Where Does Food Come From? By Shelley Rotner and Gary Goss. Photographs by Shelley Rotner. Where does food come from?
To Gary, who makes food fun. Shelley. To my mother, whom I loved very dearly, even though she taught me that all foods came from a can. Gary.
Oh, we know food doesn't just come from a can.
Where does food come from? By Shelley Rotner and Gary Goss. Photographs by Shelley Rotner. Did you know? A chocolate candy maker is called a chocolatier. Fancy schmancy. Cocoa beans are seeds that grow on cocoa trees. Chocolate is made by grinding and cooking cocoa beans. Hot cocoa is made from chocolate. Apples are fruits that grow on trees. An apple can be eaten right off the tree. Apple juice is made by pressing the juice from apples. Did you know? There are more than 7,000 different kinds of apples. What's your favorite kind?
Think about it. Don't just say red or yellow or green, but see if you know the name of the kind of apple. My favorite kind of apple are Honeycrisp.
Potatoes are vegetables that grow under the ground. French fries are made by cutting up potatoes and then cooking them in hot oil. Did you know? President Thomas Jefferson is given credit for introducing French fries to America. Wheat is a grain that grows in fields. Flour is often made from ground-up wheat. Bread is made mostly from flour.
Did you see how I went here to the text first, even though it's on the second page? Now I'm going to go over to the Did You Know? This is more like a caption box, even though it's an oval.
Did you know? A freight train full of 1 year's wheat crop would stretch around the world 2.5 times.
That's a lot. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to start with our text and then go to our oval afterwards.
Rice is a grain that grows in wet fields called paddies. Rice that you eat is made by cooking the kernels of grain. Did you know? More than half the people in the world rely on rice as the main part of their meals. Corn is grain that grows on stalks in fields. Corn stalks grow cobs that are covered with corn kernels. Popcorn is made when kernels of corn are popped. Did you know? There are 16 rows of kernels on each and every ear of corn.
Ooh, that's a fun fact. You'll have to check that out next time you have corn on the cob.
Milk comes from cows, or sometimes from goats. Your milk is made safe for you to drink by first heating it and then keeping it cool in a bottle or carton. Milk is the main ingredient in butter, cheese, and ice cream.
Let's go to the Did You Know?
Did you know? Cows drink a lot of water. It would be like a human drinking 500 glasses a day.
Wow.
Lemons are citrus fruits that grow on trees. Lemonade is made by adding water and sugar to the juice of lemons. Did you know? A lemon is a type of berry. The kind of eggs you eat are laid by domestic hens, birds that live on farms. Scrambled is one way to serve eggs. People also like to eat eggs fried or poached or hard-boiled. Did you know? It takes most hens about a day to produce an egg. Tomatoes grow on vines. Tomato sauce is made by cooking tomatoes. So is ketchup. Did you know the largest tomato ever grown weighed more than 7 pounds? Peanuts are beans that grow in the ground. Peanut butter is made by grinding peanuts. Grapes are fruits that grow in bunches on vines. Grape jelly is made by cooking grapes. Did you know? Peanut butter was invented by a doctor for his elderly patients who couldn't chew. Later, because plain peanut butter on bread was so dry, jelly was added to create a new and delicious sandwich. Lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers, carrots, and peppers can all grow in gardens. Salads are made by combining these and other vegetables or fruits. Did you know cucumbers, peppers, and tomatoes are actually fruits because they have seeds inside?
We'll start with the Did You Know this time.
Did you know the honeybee can beat its wings more than 200 times per second? Honey is made by bees delivering the nectar of flowers to the hive. Did you know it takes 40 gallons of sap to make 1 gallon of maple syrup? Maple syrup is made by boiling the sap that comes from the maple tree. Salt comes from seawater. Did you know? Salt is the only rock we eat. Sugar comes from the juice of sugar canes and also from sugar beets. Did you know? The average teenager eats 110 pounds of sugar a year, which is 13 tablespoons a day.
This is the sugar cane here.
Where does your favorite food come from?
Did we talk about your favorite food in the book? If not, do you know where it comes from?